Hey there, greetings everybody. I want to welcome you all here to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show. So we're here this morning to do an episode of the series we're running for the month of May, which is my 31 favorite one-off or standalone albums, whatever you want to call it. And we're basically picking albums that have, or bands that only have that one studio album. So I picked another band today, of course. This is I would call this a pop band, maybe a power pop band. You might want to call it both. Does have a little bit of that ballad stuff going on too, which tends to not do very well with me, but some people like that quite a bit. So this band is called The Shadow King, and this is their self-titled debut and one and only album. This features, of course, Lou Gramm and Vivian Campbell, Bruce Turgeon, and what was his name? Kevin Valentine. So this is what they would call a superband, I guess. They use that term kind of loosely nowadays, but I get it. So the reason I like this album and the reason I listen to this band is because of Lou Gramm. The guy has an absolutely fantastic voice. It's unique, unlike any other voice out there. I think you can tell right away it's him. And he's really good here on this album, of course. This album kind of has a bit of a Foreigner sound to it, a bit of it. Well, obviously, he's a vocalist, so it would have to have some Foreigner sound, but I think the band is heavier. So maybe back to that earlier Foreigner sound of their debut or Double Vision before they started to move away into a more pop-oriented sound. Definitely that going on here. Of course, Vivian Campbell's a really good guitar player. I liked him from Dio. He tends to suit, I think he suits a little better than Dio, though. And I know I'm going to take a few hits for that. I always found him a little tight when he played. I just thought, well, it might be because Dio having played with both, Tony Iommi before him and Richie Blackmore, who have much broader sound, much thicker, much beefier sound than Vivian Campbell, who's much more of a modern, or at least it was a modern type, fast-paced, tighter guitar sound than either of those did. So I think he kind of suits this because it's a little bit more poppy, so he's able to spread out a little bit more on this album. Yeah, pretty good. The other two guys, the rhythm section, pretty strong as well. Not standing out like they're weak or anything like that. The drummer's pretty heavy for a pop drummer. So overall, I think it's a pretty good album. I think they probably could have done a few more albums and probably would have done a few more albums, but you know how it is in the rock business. You know, you got one project going another, and then you decide on the other project first. So that tends to be what happens. So again, kind of a heavy pop band, or if you prefer, a kind of power pop band. I don't think they're full on power pop, but they definitely have that sound going based on the people in the band. So that's my pick for today, The Shadow King. Featuring basically dominated by Lou Gramm and Vivian Campbell, but also a couple other guys, Bruce Turgeon and Kevin Valentine in there as well. So please give it a listen if you haven't heard these guys. Pretty solid. If you like Foreigner or you like that heavy pop sound, you're going to like these guys quite a bit. So that's my pick for today. Please hit the like and subscribe. If you want to put your own pick in the comment section below, you're welcome to do so. Or if you want to make any comments about this band or Lou Gramm or any of that, you can do that as well. So take care. Have yourself a good day and a good evening. And goodbye here from the Prog Monster.